Hello guys, I've been asked to make a video for resetting original ink cartridge for brother MFC J470DW. I believe many other brothers are the same, and show you the trick that using the original ink cartridge to fill up the cartridge and use it as like new. So as you can see, this is the original cartridge for this printer. And you take it out, you can see there's a chipset here on the top of the cartridge. This is like a counter. It counts the number of prints. Sometimes you have got some ink in it, but it will shows empty, and it sends a message to the printer to say this is not working anymore and you have to buy a new cartridge. Therefore, there is a way of getting around that. Thanks to the innovators, they made a little device like this that you can reset the cartridge. So when you can actually do a research and find out how it works, but all you need to do, there is a way to put this one on top of the cartridge and push it. It goes red. When it's red, it's not working. You have to place it correctly. And when it goes green, that means it reset. You push it down on the cartridge and it resets the chipset. But you don't need to do that until you fill up your cartridge. So also there's a trick how you can fill this cartridge. You don't need to do any cut or anything like that. That's original brother. As you can see, there is a little kind of spring button here. All you need to do is just to push that one down with something and hold it down. And that is because that actually releases the air inside the cartridge. Then it allows you to fill up the ink from here. So what I normally do, I just push a piece of cloth in there. You might say, well, why do you need a cloth? You can put a screwdriver or something. No, it's because when you fill up the ink from the nozzle, what happens is it will flood out. And if you put extra ink, it will flood and it will actually make the cartridge very dirty. So you need to actually push piece of cloth hard here. So if it floods out, it will go to the cloth rather than the cartridge itself. Then you need a syringe like this. As you can see, I use the pen, like a pen that you use. I cut this one from the pen that is ink in it, so that is easily sits in the normal syringe. So all you need to do is just grab your ink, fill up ink. I put very little because I really reset it recently. So you can, for the black color, you can go up to here, but I would suggest you do less ink. So stop flooding, because if it floods, it really become a mess. So while you have put that there, you need to push this syringe in here, right here, and just push it down. Push it down is like a spring here. You push it down and then you push the syringe down. If the syringe is not going down easily, that means the airflow here is not open. So you push the cloth down, but the airflow button is not released. But as you can see, this is flooded because it was full already. But it grabs all the ink coming out from here while you're pushing it there. You can use a bit of tissue to clean it up if you like, and just clean all those extra ink. So make sure it is nice, tidy, and clean. And after you fill up the ink, you need to reset the chipset. So I just do a bit of cleanup, a bit of cleanup here, a bit of cleanup here, and this is ready. All I need to do now is just reset the button. As I said, this was extra ink, so it just will be a bit messy when you put extra ink and the cloth cannot collect it, but if you're careful, it will be all nice and tidy. So there is a 3-pin on this device. As I said, this device is available on many online sellers, and there is a model. Every printer has got their own model for brothers, so you have to make sure you write the right model, because they have got a little IC inside that they can reset the chipset. So that 3-pin, it goes on the on the chipset, and then you push it down. If it blinks red all the time, means you haven't done it correctly. So it should be right on the right place. So when you push it and red goes green, that means your chipset is being reset now and is ready to put it back. So I do a bit of cleanup because there is a bit of extra ink was going around. I always have got something under my hand to make sure that everything is nice and tidy. So after you do cleanup, make sure there is no extra ink, and you put it back. So when you put it back inside the machine, you push it back again. Remember, you can do this with only original Brother cartridges. If this aftermarket is not going to work, only original Brother cartridge. If you don't have the original one, I would suggest buy the original set, and then from after that you can use this one. I'm using this for quite a few years. And as you can see, it comes up with a message. It says, is black is being replaced? Yes, press 1. So I press 1, and that's it. And now it shows it's full of ink. As I said before, I have done that recently, so I just did the black one for you as a to show you how it works, and that works perfectly fine. So I have been doing this for years, and it works perfectly fine. I saved a lot of money just doing to fill up the ink. I believe you can use these cartridges for years. The only thing is head. If you look after it and clean it up, there's a pad inside you can clean up. However, if you look after it, it works for 10 years, even more. And you don't have to buy another printer. And the ink is very cheap. The reset unit is cheap. So I think these are only maybe 15 American dollars maximum, even cheaper. It could be $10. When I bought it, I bought it only 12 American dollars at the time. I bought this quite a few years ago. They come in different color, so it doesn't matter the color. It doesn't matter. Just you make sure the model on this unit is the same as goes with your printer. I hope this helps, and if you have any question, please let me know.